in my gone, bottle is up like elastic can. That tool in my hand is a ticking sound. Don't fight like a man, that big man ball. Then in my gone, bottle is up like elastic can. That tool in my hand is a ticking sound. Don't fight like a man, that big man ball. Where I roll is land with champion sound. Connect my fist and brought that down. Mr. Bashing man, stay in my zone.
I'm Adriana Maya. This is Vivianne Desilva.
Yes.
She's been in the adult industry for how long, girl?
Let's say a year and almost 5 months.
And you've done that many scenes. That's insane. You've been working your little butt off. Are you kidding me? You literally don't stop. Have you taken like a little vacay for yourself at all in that time?
I have. I went on a cruise. When was it? I think in like January, but I got my breasts done. So I was, recovering, and luckily for me, I went to CG Cosmetic Surgery.
Yes,
Dr.
love them.
Freeman. Like, look at, the stuff that's on my Twitter, and you'll see like he did a fabulous job. But my recovery was like super, super easy. So I was like up and about, like just like carefully, but not too much.
Still moving a bit.
Yeah, so like that was a little break. But like my manager is very much about giving like time,
to
booking
recover.
strategically.
That's smart though, because you shouldn't
Like you
just be
need to
taking
have days
anything
off.
at all.
Yeah. And but I actually shoot with, which is more of it's a regular thing. So I don't know how some people might feel about it, but I'm cool with it. I shoot for Bait Bus with Bang Bros. So I'm like the bait. So I've done.
Yeah,
I'm the bait.
I like, because we say it so casually, and I know what you mean, and they're like, "Wait a minute, what?"
Like
You're reeling them in.
It's like Bang Bus, but for the gay side.
So you do Bang Bus pretty regularly, and
Or
what's
Bait Bus? Yeah.
Oh, Bait Bus.
Yeah.
Boom. What's the other company that you shoot for really regularly?
I shoot with Cam Soda a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're familiar with Cam Soda.
Love them. Yeah.
Yeah. So for those that aren't, Cam Soda, that's how I cam, because I do cam sometimes. Mm-hmm. That's who I cam with. Yeah. They do a lot of really fun live shows. Like I did one yesterday. Like I wish I had my like phone on me to like show, because I haven't posted it anywhere. But like I did a girl in an inflatable unicorn.
Yeah.
Like costume, topless with a strap on, and was like fucking her.
Yeah.
Like so we like it was like a boy girl, but just a girl.
Yeah, that's hot. They love that shit.
And it was a live show. So I work with Cam Soda a lot.
Yeah.
They're super awesome. I've done recently, like besides that, they do this like time machine thing. So I was in like a 50s look and like love working with them. Mm-hmm. So that's another company. Yeah. I mean, there's other companies I enjoy the opportunity. Reality Kings is one that I did my first girl with, but I'd love to work with them again. So I guess that when you asked earlier, like, is there anyone on your list right now?
But that's good, because you're a Florida local, or at least you're in Florida a bit to shoot. So they're here, like, and they're happy shooting, and I know that for sure they're gonna come knocking.
When everything, when it's meant to happen,
it'll happen.
Like it's all good. I very much should open book. Like I am, like who I am right now is who I am. Yeah. It's the same if I'm on set. Like obviously things change up because we're making some hot
smut.
Hot stuff.
This is perfect. I love that you've mainly shot in Florida, because that's where I mainly shot too. So I can ask you about.
Like, there's one company that I shot for that I'm like super, super, super excited about, but I signed an NDA, so I can't say anything.
Honestly, that's the best scenes though.
I signed an NDA, so I can't say who, but like, it was awesome.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
And it was in anal. So like I've done it, like I did anal on the Bing Bus.
Yeah. When you say you're going for an anal queen title, if you will, as like your main thing, because there are some girls, I think, that they go on stints where they're doing anal hardcore for a little bit, but like long term, is that a plan?
Yeah. No. I like anal.
Yeah.
So it just like I did a DP gangbang for Bing.com that is out. So like pictures are hot, like with all, but yeah. But like, cause I'm like, was telling my manager, I'm like, I really want to do a DP scene. And I've been talking, like I even tried talking to Team Skeet about it, but like, that's just not, they're a little vanilla and that's not in a bad way or anything.
But it's true. You do, when you have a rapport and especially such a good relationship with a company like Team Skeet.
Like I went to the director that she's like, we could try and like how to make something out of it, but like, that's just not what they shoot. And then all of a sudden this gangbang scene that was in the works with Bing.com turned into like me being the main girl, but then it being a DP because I've always wanted to. So then now Bing's shooting all of these gangbang DP scenes. So there's like multiple girls that are doing it, but I was the first one to do it.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
though.
so that was something I was like, okay, because I've done a gangbang before.
Bing is a great company to work for, and especially if they're branching into like a new set of scenes and stuff, they push those so hard. So that's just so good for you, especially if it's a good scene. And that's
I had like great talent with me. You know, I knew everyone that was on that set. Yeah. Like I had worked with them or shrunk content with them.
Do you have a favorite talent to work with because you have worked so heavily with one company?
There are, like, I love getting to know people and like whether it be for the first time or what, but there are like Peter Green, Nikki Rebel. They're definitely two guys that, I mean, I've shot with Nikki Rebel at least 7 times.
Yes, love that.
Like last scene we did together, he had me squirting all over Dirty Harry's couch because we were shooting at that location. Like,
love that.
Yeah, that scene's not out yet, and that's
something to look forward to, guys. I love that. Peter Green is actually someone I saw heavily with when I first started, and you know, that's unfortunately it was years ago, so we don't get to work with each other too often. But I think it's so cool that some of these guys who I would consider like staples in like Florida especially are still just killing it. For companies to shoot, do you have any that like you haven't been able to get to that are just really on your top list?
Funny that you say that. There was one company that I wasn't getting booked for, you know, and, you know, we went to some links to try and understand why.
Yeah, like what was going on.
You know, even upwards of talking and like, or sending straight to the booker. It just, you know, and then a couple days ago, actually, I get a call from my manager, my agent. Like I refer to him as my manager because he does more than just an agent. He's like, you're shooting for Naughty America. Get ready. I'm like, wow, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like finally.
And it's like, you know, I'm a firm believer that when things are meant to happen, they'll happen. Like no girl's journey is the same.
Oh my gosh.
Because no two people are the same. Like it doesn't matter if you're in the industry or outside, like literally life, like no two people are the same.
Absolutely.
So, you know, sometimes opportunities come to others. Like, you know, it's just like, it's a marathon. It's not a race.
True. I think a lot of girls get down on themselves because
And it's hard not to sometimes.
In Florida.
Yeah, it's hard
of what
not
they see in LA.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to sometimes.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have my OnlyFans and I'm really diving into that. So, but I love shooting.
Yes. It's just so much fun.
I love being on set. You know, like I go back to like Team Ski and MILF and, you know, like Tony Touch.
Yeah.
Like just being at him and then like Sergio on set, then it's usually Peter Green, like, you know, Crystal doing makeup. Like it's just like I shot with them at least like
team.
7 times. Yeah. So it's like it's like
Everyone
a little
meshes,
family, like, you know, and it's like...
It's good coming on set when you know the people you have to be around are already going to have you comfortable. You don't have to, like, put yourself in a zone. And it's pretty lucky when you get male talents that you actually, like, really
like, yeah, like, Peter and I have great chemistry together. But there's also male talents like Joshua Lewis.
Yes.
Like, who I love. He's out west. But he is in the new Team Ski movie, The Summoning.
Yes.
So we did a scene together. It was my first scene I did with their director, Lily. And like I just loved working with him. And it's funny because I live at my agency's model house, and one of my roommates, her and her boyfriend were like kind of his, you know, mentors for a bit.
Gotcha.
So like they knew him too, and we're all just kind of like, you know, and so it's also exciting to see like my peers, like, you know, not just like, oh, I worked with so-and-so on this day. Like, I feel like we're all, you know, like to see my peers that I like work with and respect,
and it's
like doing good. Yeah.
You know, it's not just because everyone is professional on set. Everyone can put on a face, but when these are people, right? Yeah, like most of the time. But in real life, a lot of the times when you're realizing like the peers that you actually like and people you mesh with, hang out with other people you mesh with, that makes me feel so good.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, like any industry, there's a lot of negative that can come along with it. So there are a lot of people who like to dwell in that. Drama and all sorts of stuff like that.
And I'm not that person.
See, but
like,
that's good.
I'm not going to waste my time and energy on something that isn't going to do me any good.
Yeah.
Or like that I can't control, like control my controllables. Like I have to get by. Like how else am I going to like...
So in doing so many scenes for Team Ski, because you said you're up to 30, but 27 have been dropped.
Yes.
See, that's a crazy number. Do you have a favorite out of all of them? Because I know they've put you in some wild scenarios.
It's kind of crazy and like surreal to think about it when you like I think about the number and that's 31 and I'm like,
hell yeah.
Usually I have a very good memory and a very vivid memory too.
Kind of blurs.
Like but no, I can remember like each, like I can remember
really?
Like, oh, I remember shooting the novella I did with first time I worked with Peter Green ever, which was with Mackenzie Mace, which was like one of my favorites too, because it was like this
She's so
like
sweet,
it was this whole novella theme and it was just like dramatic and I was this like affluent, like over the top type of character, which I kind of get casted for.
Those I feel like the most fun, honestly.
But like it was funny. One of the directors at Team Ski, she's like, yeah, I guess you're the affluent, like rich mom. Yeah. She's like, you're kind of getting like subcasted, but
that's a great role to
get. But no, I get like, I mean, the one I did with Joshua Lewis is definitely one of my favorites. Yeah. However, it's so funny because when I look at it and when I watch it, I looked completely different. I had my brown hair, like natural kind of color hair.
Yeah.
I was skinny. I probably wasn't even 100 pounds. Like there was a time where I was really struggling, like putting on weight.
Yeah.
And it just like nothing was sticking. So like you can see like my ribs, but it was like one of my favorite.
Yeah, that you've ever done.
Like, yeah. And then one of my other ones, like there's so many, like I just.
When you have a good team and a good company that you're working for, it is kind of hard.
Yeah,
to
like
pick
I
up
can't. I don't think I can pinpoint like scenes because there's one I did with Tony Touch and Peter Green, and it was for MILF Labs, and it was single moms want dick.
Wait,
or
was
single
it a
hot moms.
threesome or is it
No,
just
it
you
was
and
just
Peter?
a boy girl,
Oh, okay,
and I'm in this like black lingerie,
I
and
know
it's like
Tony
an
does
infomercial that they like we taped. And then
Single
like
moms
I'm
want
a
dick.
like single hot moms want dicker.
They do. That's the ad station.
And that one,
we got a problem with that because there's never any single moms that want dick on the porn ads. But you're
it's like what it's kind of does an infomercial like, oh, you know, I'm like cleaning, like, you know, you're stuck cleaning, I'm trying to get off, nothing's working. And then, you know, I remember seeing this commercial about like a service, so then I like call and inquire. And then they send over, kind of thing. So then they send over, this is like the like brief synopsis. They send over someone, it's Peter Green, and, you know, he then kind of shows me a good time. But I have a story behind this. And so we shot the scene, like it was hot, like chemistry was great, like it turned out really, really good. Peter forgot to take his Viagra. So he was like able to perform solid rock hard. He had mistaken his mints that he was chewing on as like his Viagra. So like he found it after the scene. So like obviously the scene was good. So like but that's just a funny story. Like that scene, like he did not take anything.
What is your
and was still able to fucking perform? So like I give him like shout out.
What is your stance on the guys, especially a lot of the new men that are coming into the industry and then shooting up to shoot as opposed to taking pills, liquids, any other way?
You know, I don't have a vast amount of knowledge in it, so I can't really like speak to things.
Yeah,
and I'm not. You know, if I can't speak to something, then, you know.
Yeah, fuck it.
But I know it's not something you're supposed to be doing frequently. That I do know. So, but again, I'm not a male. Like, I'm not in that, you know.
True. Very true. It's not our department.
It's just like, you know, guys, when this could get like real gross. No, like, you know, if you have like a yeast infection, like you could get a, you know, like BV or like it's a vicious cycle, like because it's like one, you know, you could get caught in it, but like they're not gonna understand that shit.
Yeah. It's true though. It's just not our department. That's fair.
Yeah.
In working with different guys, like on set, is it something that you kind of just trust the companies to book you with people that are maybe on your yes list per se? Or is it really just you kind of go on set and, because I do know some girls experience it where they don't know who their talent is still. It's always kind of up in the air.
So for me, I've been very fortunate with, you know, the companies, the directors, the scene, like just I've never had a bad experience on a set. Like I've never. And I hear, you know, other talent talking about a company that I shot with and then, you know, their experience was not the same. And I'm like, that like just more than once. But no, I actually don't even have a no list. Like at this moment, like.
That's good though. No, that's really good because after even a couple of scenes, I know a lot of girls who build up their no list pretty fast. And I'm like having 30 plus scenes for one company specifically, like that alone could have built up something.
Right.
But that just
So
shows how
it
solid
just,
it was.
yeah. And, you know, I'm pretty easy to get along with.
Yeah.
Like,
you said you do OnlyFans content as well.
Yeah.
Is there like a checklist you go through in picking talent to work with, or is it strictly a solo thing for you?
No, it's a mixture of both. I've kind of just been shooting. I don't really have, like, there's a strategy in my head, but I can't really put it to words because I am like not 100% there yet. Like,
Gotcha.
I'm in the right position that I need to be in order to really like expand and grow. But like, obviously with anything, you need to be diligent in producing the content. But it's not super methodical, but it's like, I don't want to like say names, be like, hey, you know, I'm not going to shoot content with you for a bit, like, and put them on like the spot or whatever. But yeah, no, there is some thought to it.
Yeah.
Especially if there's someone I haven't worked with and I just haven't gotten booked for or booked with, and I'm like, okay, yeah, like, we're just going to shoot content.
Yeah, but it's true because sometimes, especially if you vibe well with someone like you have with Peter or Josh, they like the chemistry that you get.
Right.
So sometimes other companies will either try and book you with those people as well. So it's like sometimes you don't really get to meet everyone or try.
And I'm like totally, you know, I'm not the type of person that's like, I want to know, like, give me their Twitter, or, you know, like, I can look them up if I want to, but I don't necessarily do, because sometimes I just like the organic, like,
I feel
factor of just like meeting someone.
Oh my gosh.
But then like getting to know them, and like, obviously I'm very adamant when it comes to, you know, just making sure like each other's boundaries are like respected, and like getting to know, I'm like, okay, like, what gets you going? Is it like, tell me what you like, you know, how do you like your dick sucked? Like, so on and so forth. Like, I want to make this good.
It is important, right? You want to make it a good scene.
Like, you don't want me to touch your balls? Okay, like,
the
that's
worst
fine.
thing is to have like where the guy's like, wait, like, by the way, that's something I hate. Or even vice versa, to have the girl do that. That's horrible. I do love that they kind of make everyone go through like a checklist now for every company. I think that's amazing. Just for like consent, and then things that are like yeses and nos. Because some girls might like being choked, and some girls might like being slapped, but they want to wait until they tell you to slap them, stuff like that, you know? So I love that you do that on your own and discussing boundaries and stuff. Is there anything that you haven't done? I know you said you did a DP. But is there something like maybe double vag, double anal, a blow bang that you haven't gotten to that is a possibility in the future?
So I just did my, so it's so funny. So I did the DP gangbang, right? Like, I've done a gangbang prior to that for gangbang cream pie. All vag for gangbang cream pie.
I know we said that super casually, but it's because
so like but this one had like the DP in it. So I haven't technically done just a DP scene.
That's actually cool.
So
you can do it yourself too.
Like, there's that. You know, DP Diva, something like I think would be
absolutely.
I shot for Perv City when I was out in LA with Isaiah Maxwell, which was anal. I did like
his dick
3
is
anal trips out there.
3 anal trips. Strictly anal. That's the thing. Is once you open up to it, they love it. And the fact that you love anal as well, I know it makes them want it more, because there is a huge difference in girls that do anal because it makes them money, and the girls who are actually enjoying themselves.
Absolutely.
And we all know you can tell.
For sure.
Do you have a way to prep for anal? I know everyone does like the classic, you don't eat for like, what is it, like 15, 12 hours? Everyone's different.
I don't.
But do you do any prepping at all?
Yeah. So the day before the shoot, I'll have breakfast. Like, I wake up really early. Like, my body's just like accustomed to getting up at like, it sucks sometimes, like 6.
Well, but if
or
you're
like
working
7,
a lot and you got to keep that schedule, it's kind of like a natural thing that kicks in with you.
but it's like sometimes I'm like, I just want to fucking sleep.
like I have a day off, like
right, and like I just get all this like beaming light in my room. But I'm like blanking out on what.
It's okay. I'm so high. I have no idea what I asked you. I have no idea what I asked you. So it's okay. You can blank out. Oh, you have tattoos? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Every fan's favorite part of the segment. Would you mind standing for a minute, doing a cute little spin for me?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Have a little.
Right. So cute, guys.
Got my little Adidas.
You've seen her, and if you didn't know her name, it's because you've seen her in every Team Ski ad that has been out in the past couple of months. It's actually insane. Do you have fun doing all the promo stuff? It's kind of corny to a lot of people, and I get you probably do it a lot for them. But do you enjoy doing like all the promo, the little shorts?
Yeah, I do. Like I have, like a special place like in my heart for Team Ski and MILF because, I do shoot as a MILF. Some people are like, you don't look, you can say what you want, but that's, and
the scenes are fire. So I don't think
so we're good. We're good.
Right?
But no, I've gotten some of that lately.
Yeah.
But anyways, going back to like, I have like the fact that, they not only like the directors, but like they're entrusting me and believing in me to like be able to deliver a scene that they have, envisioned and wrote up. And, I thank them for that. I have a lot of like, loyalty. Like, it's not like I don't shoot for other companies or anything like that. But, the fact that they're willing to, they're solid. Like, we want to work, they want to work with me. And that's, I have so much respect and
it is very hard to find like solid people in the industry. A lot of people are always traveling. Everyone's mixing. People move all the time. There's a lot of like shit that goes into it. So finding like a company that like you feel so comfortable with and you're trusting to just go on set and, the work that they give you, it's stuff you're comfortable with. That's a really great thing to have. That's such a bonus.
Absolutely. I don't know.
Do you have anything that you've done in the past? And it could be your own content that you're just super proud of because you got to really put your own personal touch on it.
That is a really, really good question. Damn.
I know, I'm so high, dude.
No, it's not even that. I'm just like, I'm really wanting to give like,
Oh, you can
my
take
like,
a minute. It's okay.
Yeah, like an answer. I would have to say, for me, it's kind of more like with the directors in the sense of like, something that I've been able to, when you work with the same, directors, like PA, like, team, like you get to know each other and so on and so forth. So then there's trust that gets built. So, like I owe it to the directors for like, letting me be vocal and, if I have an idea or something, like it's, heard and so on and so forth. And like we can be collaborative. So,
Do Do you have any of your, like, for your personal work, photographers or maybe directors that you use to help you shoot anything that you'd like to give a shout out to?
So I have a photographer, Mossab. I have him on my Instagram, and I feel bad that it's like Mossab Photography Art, or he does photos for the agency I'm with here in Florida.
Yeah.
So like some of my like best photos have been from Mossab. He also has his own magazine that he shoots for. So he's definitely someone, and I have to give a shout out to Pal.
Oh my God, yeah.
For Pal,
Love you,
for
Pal.
helping me like
You're
with
amazing.
my content, and Ryan from Bang Bros, because I'm the bait bus girl.
Yes, I love that. That's
So
cool.
like Ryan helps,
do all of that. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Literally all of it. That's very cool. Do you have any pages you'd like to shout out? Your socials, maybe your OnlyFans?
Yeah, my OnlyFans. So, and it's like, yes, my name is like, well, it can be a little long. So my OnlyFans is Vivianne _DE_Silva. And so I like recently lost my Instagram at like almost 49K. I'm like not dying on the inside.
Right, just a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's
like
cool.
It'll
it's
be
cool.
okay. So
you'll bounce
I'm
back.
gonna shout
Yeah.
that out too. It is officially _Viv, VIV. That also has my link tree on it, so it has my links to all of my other social medias.
Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank
You're
you
so
for having
good.
me. This was fun.
Guys, I know you've seen her everywhere. She shouted out her Team Skeet scenes. She just did a scene with Bang.com. I know they're fire as hell. If you haven't seen them, go to any porn site and there she is going to be on the ads. I promise you. I'm Adriana Maya. This is Vivianne Desilva.
Vivianne Desilva.
Oh, Jesus. Do you know how high I am, guys? Vivianne Desilva. Redo that. Vivianne Desilva. It was amazing having you on the show today. Guys, you got to check her out on teamskeetbang.com. She shouted out her OnlyFans, her Instagram. This was Spliffs and Giggles, brought to you by the Red Eye District. Good night, guys.